Bold takeaway. A high-stakes clash over permanent charters could redefine how NASCAR teams secure their future. And the stakes just got personal. Here's how the drama has unfolded and what it could mean for the sport. In May 2024, Heather Gibbs, co-owner of Joe Gibbs Racing, sent a lengthy letter to NASCAR leadership after a meeting, arguing that teams deserve permanent charters, as the antitrust case between 23XI Racing and Front Row Motorsports, FRM, and NASCAR heads toward trial in Charlotte. A Fox Sports expert report shared by Bob Pockrass reveals NASCAR's heated reaction to Gibbs' correspondence. According to Pockrass, NASCAR CEO Jim France reportedly read Gibbs' letter aloud and swore every other sentence, a reaction that led other NASCAR executives to conclude the letter did not bolster the team's position. The letter itself, first publicly disclosed on October 30th, conveyed Gibbs' central argument. When stakes are high, teams must know their worth is valued and secure. Gibbs urged NASCAR to guarantee teams a long-term future and reassure them that charters are protected. She emphasized that trust among owners, the sport's legends, and its leadership should translate into a permanent place for teams in NASCAR's history. This document stands out among exhibits for its blunt, impassioned tone, following Gibbs' May 2024 meeting with NASCAR leaders and her advocacy for permanent charters. A screenshot of the May 2024 letter circulated on social media, highlighting Gibbs' closing plea about ownership confidence and a lasting legacy in the sport. The NASCAR trial date is set for Monday, after multiple motions and failed settlement discussions. Of the 15 Cup Series teams holding the 36 charters, 23XI and FRM were the only ones not to sign the charter agreement in August 2024. They subsequently filed a joint antitrust complaint against NASCAR and CEO Jim France in October, alleging monopolistic practices. Settlement talks have repeatedly stalled. Judge Kenneth Bell has cautioned against expecting a clear victory for either side if the matter goes all the way to trial or the flag, calling the prospect of a decisive win daunting given the costs involved. Jury selection begins Monday morning with 9 jurors and 3 alternates. The trial is scheduled to run for about 10 days. Settlement remains possible at any point, during the trial, after trial, while the judge issues rulings, or during appeals. Insight from Pockrass suggests the case could move to the U.S. Court of Appeals, which could extend the timeline by another year or two. Questions for readers. Do you think permanent charters would stabilize teams' futures or limit NASCAR's flexibility to adapt? Could the dispute spur broader changes in how the sport governs ownership and competition? Share your thoughts in the comments and weigh in on whether this case could reshape NASCAR's business model and competitive landscape.